You realise, you've overextended your welcome, and you need to move or people are coming.
All right, we're going.
I'm thinking, Naz, maybe we leave it.
You've arrived at floor 3, potions laboratory. You get the concoction. You now need to assign it to a memory.
Oh no. Now I'm in your body.
Oh, God.
You walk into creature laboratories, instantly you start to feel just the influence of Ngefeldrugs.
Please don't get my body sacrificed.
This floor is the torture rooms, slaughter rooms, and testing rooms for all of the monsters and people alike. It is staffed by a small number of sadist scientists and an imp familiar. There's a little devil on one of the scientists' shoulders. You can see that they are the absolute epitome of mad scientists. They've got blood-stained lab coats on, and they're currently like chainsawing up something on the desk that's still alive by the sounds of its skills. And you've just walked in. They don't seem to notice you.
Good work. What does Richard do? I can't remember what he's like.
Richard's the receptionist.
What's his vibe though?
He's the one that sends things off to the right place.
He's the one with the big gothic eye that takes the.
But he seemed the guy on floor 2 seemed to have some level of respect for him.
Well, he said he'd check with them.
Because he took the dragon thing and threw it up the pipe to the next floor. That's kind of Richard's job. Just send it to the sorting floor. They sort it. And then you said, Richard said that blah, blah, blah. And he goes, I can check with Richard. You know?
Maybe something got sorted wrong.
Like the jar, like, I'm sorry, I was sent up here. Did a control jar come up by any chance? I don't know if this is his accent or not.
It's me, Richard.
Hello, Richard. How are you doing?
I am good.
What can I do for you?
I am looking for the phylactery. Have you seen it?
A phylactery?
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
For 17. But don't I have?
Oh yeah, so because you're.
I have a 10 plus a 9. Because
Very good.
Yeah.
So reliable talent. You're back in your own body, thankfully.
Yeah.
So and your deception's a plus 9.
Yeah.
Nice. If you wanted to, you can expend one of your psychic energy dice to Cybolstered Knack. Add another D, whatever that is.
Yeah, let's
that.
do it. I've got a few left. Oh shit.
So expend one more of your energy dice, and you can add that to an ability check of your choice. You choose. This is a pretty important moment, so you.
D8.
It's a D8, I believe.
Oh, 8. Sure.
So 19 plus 8's 27. So with 27, you feel, in the moment, you feel that danger of like, I don't know if this is too niche, but like when you're in a deception or bluffing game, like Among Us or something, and you know not enough information to really be bluffing, and there's like a fear that comes with it of like, I don't know enough yet to, but then if you manage to get away from that stage, you're like, oh, people are buying it. I now know where I am, and you can settle into your deception.
So
it seems like in that moment, as they turn around, you're like, are they really going to buy it? That's Richard. And then when they seem to, you're like, oh, okay, I'm getting away with it. They say, you're looking for what?
There was a mix-up downstairs, and they said they sent a control jar up by accident. Is it here?
We've got control jars, yeah. We've had them for a while, no new ones.
Oh.
One of them reaches out and just kind of gestures to like a shelf of like beakers and
They're missing one
glassware.
downstairs, so I'll just take the one from here and we'll make it up.
Who's one of them from downstairs?
It was one sent up, but it's obviously gone on the wrong floor, so we'll just take one down to make it up.
We've had these for a while, though. We need them.
Oh, you need them all?
We're using them to make the army for Zane.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying you need them all. You can't just spare one for now and I'll bring
Who needs them?
They need them on the second floor. They're sorting them out. The hag needs them to put something in.
No, you can't have them.
Where am I supposed to get another one then?
I don't know. You wait for them to come in. Why does the hag need them?
The hag needs it because the hag needs them. The hag's always needing stuff, you know that.
Wait, you said the sorting floor. That's floor 2. Hag's on floor 3.
Yeah, the sorting floor lost one. I was supposed to take it to the hag. She doesn't have a control jar. I need one.
At this point, you're realizing that like while they're buying that you are Richard, and they're not like doubting that at all. They're not willing to give you one, and they have shown you where they are. You know how to where to find one. But at this point, there's no like the lie that you've chosen to go with. There's no reason for anyone else in this.
Can I try and slide down and just subtly out of... to try
You can try subtly, but you are big talking.
You are not
Keep
subtle.
talking so that I can try to distract. Every time I
God.
try to, come up here to get something, I find like you guys are so unhelpful. I do everything I can for you guys,
Climb down the leg.
Make a stealth check, please. Give me a disadvantage because of your size
God.
and the fact that they are actively looking at you.
It'll happen.
Oh, it was a 10, a 10.
You know that sinking feeling when everything's going wrong?
Yeah, and I'm sacrificing your body. It's a 10 stealth.
10 stealth,
Yeah.
cool. You slink off the shoulder as subtly as you can when they're actively looking at you and you're this big. Slide down the thing, you're still arguing with them.
You're a creature.
You mind? We're in the middle of something. We're gonna have to catch it. Grab the
genuinely
thing.
want
And
to
one of them turns around and grabs one of these jar things off the wall, and is like just gonna try and coax the soul out of this monstrous creature that they've disemboweled on the desk here. And as you see something being whisked off into this jar, one of them's distracted doing that, but the other one's still kind of looking at you. And then this lizard just sort of walks across the thing, and they just watch it go as you walk across and like start to climb up the shelf towards the jars, and they're like, "What is this?
That's my lizard.
Get it out of here!" It's not, I'm like, "Oh, it's squishy." You feel like
squish
digging
it.
its
Don't
hands.
squish
into
it. Don't squish it.
Can I try and bite? I want to bite the arm.
You can't make an attack roll.
Oh God.
This is going to just be a plus. I think it'd be something like a +4 or something. What is that? Yeah, 19 it shall be due. Yeah,
going right.
that'll be fine. You bite him. Ow! Fucking thing bit me! Ow!
Oh, you bit me!
Oh, Jesus!
Your bloody lizard bit me!
Oh no, is it time for me to leave?
Yeah, well, he'll do that if you squish him. Give him here.
Lift it around, slow motion for you because you realise what's about to happen. You latched on.
God.
He lifts it up, and then with the centripetal force, he's going to bring it around. He's going to try and slam you on the edge of the desk.
Shit.
So you've got a moment to try and get it.
I have a featherfall token.
Bit me! You throw a featherfall out.
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Just random.
This big lizard going.
Yeah, basically, you throw a featherfall out. He's still latched onto his arm. He's gonna. You realise what's going as well. Let go. Just as you let go, the featherfall, and you slow the motion down, so he ends up whacking his
You
wrist
kill
on the
my
desk.
lizard. I'm not going to invite you to the staff party this afternoon. The one that I've just made up right now. For having.
Yeah, he breaks his wrist. He slams it. He was gonna slam you so hard, but the lizard sort of detaches and slow falls. He slams his wrist instead on the edge of the table.
While this is
screams.
happening, can I just steal one?
You can absolutely, but while you guys are heading down the stairs, you hear this scream of pain from 2 floors above you.
Oh
two
no!
floors.
What's going
6
on?
floors
What are you
above
guys? What kind of racket you guys?
You guys were north of floor 3 when they encountered you. You kept going down,
we've
so
gone
you
down.
made it
Oh,
to
sorry,
about
sorry.
floor
4
3,
floors.
maybe 2, and she went up to floor 5. So 3, 4, 5, so 2.5 floors.
What did you say? They're
like
40, 45, 50 feet each. So it would be
100
150 to 200 feet above.
Yeah, in a stone corridor, in a
The sound would bounce.
We're on the outside though. They're on the inside.
What?
Didn't you say the stairs are on the outside of the building?
We will see. How
Well, it's- I
likely
mean-
are they to? Natural 20 on the perception check,
Okay.
so they are going to hear it.
Off over the top of it.
So you hear this scream of pain. One of them is smart enough to go. When did the more of you? Where's the other ones?
What was that?
Oh, that was nothing. I think big sound from up top in castle.
No, that sounded like a scream.
Oh, no,
there would be no
buddy,
scream.
buddy, buddy.
There would be no
Stay
scream.
with us.
You had 2 other friends here, and they're making mischief.
We must go exit.
Yeah,
We must go exit, okay?
Yeah.
What do I do, Naz? Naz, what do I do?
Do you pull out your little friend?
Yeah, well, wait. That's the thing. We got all turned around, and that's what I'm
And then
saying.
you are with this guy's being distracted, and the other one trying to suck up the soul. You're just gonna run across, grab a control jar, and run.
I'm gonna back up against the wall and continue to be like, this is what happens when you.
I'll try and bite for the leg.
As you floated to the table, you then jump off the table and try and
gotta
bite
figure
him on the
something
leg. Give me a bite check.
Bite check 5.
5 plus stuff's not going to be enough. You bite for him.
And I'm doing this, and I'm leaning on stuff, and and then I
Sure.
just
Give
try
me a
to
sleight
take
of hand check.
20.
Nat 20.
plus 9, 29.
Must be nice.
29.
29. Jesus. All right. Yeah. With 29, you managed to grab a jar that you know because he was gesturing at them. Is one of the control jars.
Anyway. There's too much
just
going
gonna
on
bite
here.
it.
He's going
I'm
to
gonna take my lizard.
lift his foot up and try and stamp on you because you're trying to bite him on the leg, so you're down there.
God.
So he is going to. What was that number again? Nat 20? Is that what that means when it's is that what's it's a?
You would have
20 on
plus
the-
21 temporary HP
There's
just
yeah,
just
thankfully.
quietly.
So,
Let me just say I had 21 HP for you there.
I'm sorry, this is my character sheet.
Yeah, totally.
12 points of damage to the iguana.
Okay.
As he stamps down to try and crush your head, smashes down on your arm and something so it doesn't outright kill you. And you back up again. And then tries to kick for it.
Can I try to grab?
You can try and grab, you try and scuttle away. He tries to kick at you.
I'm sorry. This is what happens when you don't give me what I want. I do so much. I'm HR in this office. I'm organizing
Just as
everything
you're
all the time.
just as you're retreating out of the room, you see him grabbing like a drill, and he goes towards his hand like that with a drill. And then you turn around and you're like, what the f*** is he? No, God, these guys are messed up.
I need to go up again, right?
You rush out.
And
The
we need to
people
stop
with
them
you are
from
like,
going up.
where are the others? And they've started.
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's part of why we got
find
turned
them.
around. We
A
got
couple of
split
the others
up.
have started splitting off and going up.
No, don't go up there. I'm pretty sure they went down. I don't know.
They're going after the scream.
And go,
trying to go up the steps.
You're going up the steps?
Yeah.
When we basically we need them to not see her. Do we go up after them?
I've got duck on my head vibes right now.
It's not going too badly. You've got three of your four things needed. You just need to get to the phylactery.
Lift up this dude's head, smash against the wall.
You could certainly try. They've now halved the number that came after you. You've probably got less than 6 of them on you.
Paladin thing.
You got less than 6 of them on you currently. I'll put a number to it. I'll say there's 4 cultists with you and 3 more. 3 more went up.
3 went up.
Cultists. They're not
I just want to do something to bring those 3 back and just we can keep going down.
Do I have something that'll explode but not do too much damage?
Yeah, anything.
You've got lots of now.
I pull out a coin and I just flick it down the stairs. Like one of those detonator coins, and I just go, and I just set it off to cause just a loud bang below us.
Yeah.
Now, how much has Rasmorn paid attention to how the things he uses actually work?
Rasmorn's pretty perceptive. He sits around and he watches and he takes in a lot. Of course, he doesn't know the ins and outs.
Doesn't know how to
of
make
tinkering,
one, but he knows that this thing is detonated by this thing.
He's been around Naz enough to know that he uses these coins. Like he's got just his normal black coins that he uses for bribing people and paying people all the time. But he also, like he did in the fucking tavern, he uses these coins as like detonators to not do.
I think you shook your hand.
Damage,
I think you shook your hand in your pocket, feel a bunch of coins, think I don't have time to work out which ones are which. So you just kind of throw a few of them down the stairs, and then you're like. He usually keeps the detonator in a different pocket. Obviously, he goes in this one. You're like, this one, I think. And just start pressing buttons on stuff in his pocket.
My entire being just explodes.
Start pressing buttons on stuff in his pocket. Thankfully, it is, well, let's just roll one.
Coins bounce out of me like Sonic.
Let's just roll one luck check. Just give me a d20 and I'll see, based on that, like how lucky you are that you've found appropriate checks.
15.
Okay, good. Yeah, you found
I
an
also
appropriate
did a
coin.
15 perception check to see what he was pulling out of his pocket.
You notice, like, it's okay. It's just some of the simple explosive ones. They ting, 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 and then boom, they go off down the stairs. Just give me a sleight of hand check using Naz's sleight of hand.
9 plus 5, 14.
14, it's not bad. Let's just see with them being distracted, looking upstairs. Come on, keep moving down the stairs. Yeah, they don't notice. They don't notice you throw them, so they didn't know it came from you. But they do hear this boom, and then you're trying to use that to be like, we should go and investigate
What's
that.
going on in here? This place is crazy. We gotta get out of here.
Hey, look, up there, big thing on stairs.
I'm like listening.
Coins.
I'm like right here.
Now what, Naz?
Press the detonator!
Whoa.
Whoa, look, a big noise down the stairs. We better go check it
Let's
out.
go downstairs now.
No, you're being clearly very suspicious.
Finally, we have all of the Adventures of Azerim campaign on Viva Plus. So if you want to watch them all back to back, all ad-free, you can head on over to Viva Plus. The link's in the description below. You can watch Adventures of Azerim completely uninterrupted, as it should be. Now back to the game. That sounded big. You should get your guys.
Jackie!
You should send everyone downstairs now.
Jackie, come back. There's one of the 3 back. There's still 2 of them heading upstairs, but you've now instead of 4, you've got 5 of you, 5 on you and 2 on the ones upstairs. Okay. So as they go downstairs, The two
Man, these
continue.
cultists be crazy, am I right?
They come downstairs with you to look for where this explosion was. Two of them still heading up after you. You're heading up the stairs still.
We need to get.
You make it up. You make it up one floor because you had a breather on the creature laboratories floor. So you head up one floor to the 6th floor. You see cleansing rooms.
No, we want the life extension, don't we?
Longevity research?
It's hard to say, like cleansing the phylactery. Well, it doesn't cleanse the soul.
Up to you. Do you want to go in or not? People are chasing you. You need to make snap decisions.
No, let's just go up. Let's go up to the
longevity research.
So you ignore cleansing rooms. You head up one more floor. You're starting to get out of breath at this point because con 2.
True.
You see a sign on this one saying training.
No.
You can push on one more floor.
I mean, you
with
have
a
to come back
constitution
down
save.
anyway, so.
Yeah.
You can choose to try and push on another floor, but if you fail a con save, you'll get a level of exhaustion.
They have to do the same thing, remember?
They do have to do the same thing, right?
Which they are used to doing because this is literally training.
They might have higher
What do you think they put training on such a high floor? They are literally used to going.
Well, I don't think there's going to be anything in training. No, so we just have to do it.
Keep pushing on. Yeah. All right, and you're still in iguana form.
Well, I mean, I could transform into something that would stop you being exhausted.
You could transform into something you can ride up the stairs.
Like more of a velociraptor size. Is that crazy though?
Velociraptors are like turkey sizes, so like bigger than that probably. Look at the things in front of him. You could turn into one of those if you want.
The first point of exhaustion is not bad, so you can push
that's
for
fine. Let's push for it. I think it's fine.
Okay, points of exhaustion in 5.5 in the new rules is basically every point of exhaustion is just a -2 to all rolls from that point on.
Oh no, that's actually way worse.
You get 2 levels of exhaustion, it's just a -4.
Just when
3 levels is -6.
I feel like she's been carrying me this whole time, and I think Soot loves Talia like as a mentor, so I think just to help sees the exhaustion and does just try and wild shape into something bigger.
Okay, give me a Constitution check to see how you do with controlling your body's wild shapes.
17.
Ooh, let's go.
19.
I'm gonna see you turn into this thing. You
kill me, Rob.
With a 19, you were trying to become like a more riding lizard.
Yeah.
You stay basically in
ostrich-sized lizard.
You stay essentially like the iguana shaped, but just like a lot larger. You feel the heaviness of the fall onto the ground and then continue to grow. You hear the people coming up the steps behind, and you realise what she's doing.
I look behind me and just
climbing on, and then up the steps.
Yeah.
All right, so you do have a climb speed as a riding lizard, and we now use your con instead, so you can continue.
Is there a handrail?
There's not a handrail, I don't think. So you continue up. Yeah. You get to the 8th floor. It says longevity research.
Okay, this is the one. Do you think so? Do you think this is the one? I'll take that as a yes.
Okay.
Let's go inside.
You try to go inside. The door is locked. There is a keyhole.
Be a druid.
This is fun.
All right, popping off of the riding lizard, getting the thieves' tools out. Make a thieves' tools check, a lockpick check.
I think I'm going to leave her and just stand guard at the door.
Which one is it again?
As
Is it
the
still 19?
19 total?
Yep.
Okay. You feel like you're almost there with it, but you also realise in that moment that the lock itself is...
Chuck you an extra D8 on.
Oh yeah, you can do your bolstered knack thing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you realise in this moment that the
+6.
The lock is kind of changing itself and shifting and stuff with it, and so oh wow, this is a magical lock that deliberately tries to evade being picked.
Yeah.
Taking it to a 25, you manage to overtake it and like predict its next movements. It takes a few seconds, but eventually you manage to get it into the tumblers and click off to the side. It also disarms because you managed to pick the lock successfully with that side bolstered knack. You do not set off the trap on this door.
Oh, thank God.
This being second to only the Grand Vizier's office himself in security. You unlock longevity research. You see a room we're starting to get much smaller now. This one's only 50 foot across. None of the floors or walls in this room, as you open the door and look in, none of the floors or walls in here are straight or at 90 degrees. Everything's just a little on the piss. You see that there are paintings of people just like directly on the walls, not hung on the walls, painted directly onto these not quite straight walls. And all of the people aren't quite right. There's they're in that uncanny valley You know, the uncanny valley of like when you see like
AI.
a robot.
Yeah. 5 fingers.
All of that thing's just
6 fingers.
all that stuff's just not quite right.
Hey, but thumb. You could argue that thumb.
On top of that, you also feel just the influence of Dave. Undeath, unnatural, unreal, uncanny, unfamiliar. Just that creepy feeling of like something's wrong. That's what this floor is about.
Okay.
And from a more meta knowledge perspective, the Grand Vizier is personally using this floor to study undeath and eternal continuance. He's trying to work out how to
Is he here?
become.
I want to see Hamish.
He's trying to become a lich. You would just get him in just for the green screen.
Oh goodness!
He's studying undeath and trying to become a lich. And so, looking around the thing, you know what sort of a thing you're looking for. Now you've got to actually try and find it.
All right. So
Phylactery.
phylactery. Look for a phylactery.
Are we still connected at this distance?
Yes, I think it's.
So I whispered to Naz then, and I'm like, wait.
It's a phylactery. You're looking for something that looks like a little vase.
Can you be a little bit more specific?
No, because they all look different.
Okay, great. That's really helpful.
I give some description of what a phylactery might look like.
Yeah, within 1 mile of each other.
How would we know?
What a vase looks like?
No, what?
So you dropped back out of Lizard?
No, I thought this was mine.
Oh yeah, it's a telepathy. That's right.
So I guess we start.
It's going to look like a jar,
jar.
like a vase. It's going to be evil looking, I guess.
Make an investigation check.
Evil looking.
14 plus
skulls on it.
0.
14 plus 0 is not great. You still have a hero point token, and
Do it.
okay.
Yes.
I look for a vase.
With your hero token, it doesn't take you that long because it's locked and trapped, and the 8th of 9 floors on the tower. He doesn't expect much in the way of visitors to be hunting around in his office, essentially. And so he's left out the stuff that he's working on. One of the main desks in the room, you managed to find it. There's blueprints and there's books open of like books that seem to be like almost reading themselves. Like the words are just continuing, even though there's no one there to read them. You glance at them and you think, whoa, don't even read that, because you could feel it drawing you in. You feel the same sort of power of the stone. You realize in that moment you don't necessarily want to touch shit in here. There's a lot of cursed stuff. But right there, you can see almost in a like sketchbook that's also on the table. He's sketched out some like lots of different designs of what he might want his phylactery to be, like a vase or a stone or whatever, a skull, skull of Raoul, whatever it would be. You can see that there is an orb. I'm trying to remember from the skit. It's just like a golden floating orb, isn't it? It's just like a golden orb, essentially like a glass ball, and you can see that there is that sitting on the desk.
Okay, I guess we take this and see what happens, because there's no other option really.
You
try to take it.
You grab it and shoot out the room. It doesn't seem to do anything to you.
Fuck yeah. Fuck, I'm cool. Fuck yeah.
Then
Go
again,
upstairs and say hi to
neither
Hamish.
did that.
Yeah.
Rushing out of this room to meet your animal companion. You have now got the phylactery and the control jar.
I need to get out of here.
And you've got your allies running off downstairs.
I shut the door behind me.
You shut the door behind you.
Assuming we can still talk to each other, I would just say, Talia, if you've got both of the pieces, turn back into yourself. They're looking for you.
Okay. Oh, but we don't want to be on this floor.
I communicate and I'm like,
if they find
if you can wild shape, you can go into a climbing lizard and you can climb walls. So if you can get outside, you could climb down the spire.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Maybe.
Oh yeah, trying to get below us so they find you below us.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
So here's this telepathically, and it's like.
Gulp.
This is so much out of her comfort
Terrifying.
So,
lizard hands.
Do you think you could turn into a climbing lizard?
No, she is.
That's what she already
That's
is.
what you are right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
My claws just go clunk on the outside of the thing, and I look at you like, hop on.
I'm like,
More
I get
suckers.
I'm out.
Like gigantic gecko.
Suckers.
Like a gecko, basically.
Fun.
Yeah.
So you're going off?
I jump on.
Jump on. You hold on.
Scale the side of the building down to the first floor?
You hold on tight because there's no saddle, so you're just like,
Zero.
hope this works.
Yeah.
And you out one of the windows. As you get out of the window, you just see this enormous magnitude of what you're looking across, the Darklands. This is the first sort of real view you've taken at it from such a huge vantage point. You see that it's just extends out for hundreds of kilometers of just barren nothingness for what you can see in this area.
I get out there and I just freeze because I'm just staring like at the expanse.
You need to move, sir. I know it's
And we're getting
expensive,
pushed
but you
The
know.
guys on the stairs are like, they've come down to where the metal coins are scattered on the stairs and just explosive dust and stuff. And they're like, what is this? What is this?
I don't know what this is. Maybe some of your cultists are doing some experiment. Look, I'm sick of this, all right? This is crazy. I want to get out of here. This is weird. I don't like this. I want to find my friends. They're probably waiting for us outside. Let's just go. Let's just go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Foyer. Let's go down to them.
One of them looks to one of the others and goes, you thinking what I'm thinking? He goes, yeah. He kind of looks up the stairs and goes, they never say no to more bodies. And then bring out blades and go to attack you.
Okay, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna.
Tell me, how does Naz cast Thunderwave?
Do you want the answer?
No, he farts.
Come down and help us. Come down and help us. As I said, we've got all of Adventures of Azerim over on vivaplus.tv right now. If you want to see Barradoon and the Dickheads completely uninterrupted from beginning to end, you can watch it all over there, along with all of the other exclusive stuff D&D-wise that we have over there. Check it out.